Alexa, stop the music. What's up, folks? Happy Wednesday. Hello, Facebook. Hello, French Valley. I am sitting here with Tiffany Dawn Cross with Dedicated Credit Repair for our commission boot camp today. So thank you all for tuning in. I wanted to introduce you guys to this fancy lady here. She does a lot of amazing things when it comes to credit repair to get you going on your strategy plan for financial home ownership. So, Tiffany,
Thanks for having me.
let's introduce yourself and talk about what sets you apart from every other credit repair service.
Okay, perfect. Thanks for having me. Like she said, my name is Tiffany Cross. We've been in the Valley about 16 years now, operating dedicated credit repair. We are one of the only companies in the state of California that's actually registered with the Department of Justice, and we have been for 16 long years. So we're legal and ethical. But I think the best thing that sets us apart above and beyond that, besides the fact that we've helped literally tens of thousands of people, is that we're not realtors. We don't get into that at all. So you can be confident to refer to us.
That's a beautiful thing. You know, there's a lot of realtors that like to wear, too many hats, and then their business ends up going sour. So when you really choose to stay dedicated to one industry like you guys have for so long, it really shows up in the service that you provide for your business. I've had several clients that have been in touch with you that have nothing but good things to say about you, lenders that recommend you. You're very well respected throughout this industry. So thank you for everything you're doing for my clients and for everyone across the board. What are some tips that you can give to everybody that's watching as far as, credit repair, kind of things that you might do or might not do? What would be some of your
First
advice?
and foremost, you got to be monitoring your credit. You got to make sure that you're aware if your credit's being used or utilized by somebody else. That's number one. Secondly, a lot of people don't realize that there is a right way and a wrong way to use your credit cards. It's not always great to be debt-free. So believe it or not, a consumer needs to have 3 to 5 credit cards actively used, never exceeding 25% usage on one card. And there's just a lot of things that come into play with that.
That's awesome advice. I think that a lot of us believe that misconception and that living debt-free is the idea, but in fact, it's so much smarter to be able to build out your credit and build up that rating by using just a little portion of that and keeping a little bit owed and not paying it off entirely, so that way it continues to build up that credit and that history for you guys.
Exactly. Yeah, and at the end of the day, we're just here to help consumers that buy homes, essentially. We want to help you qualify to buy a home. That's what we do. Doesn't take very long, 3 to 6 months tops, and we just have really good reputation.
That's awesome. So can you talk to us about, school debt, student loan debt, and things like that, and if that might affect somebody's ability to buy?
It really doesn't. And to be honest, installment debt really doesn't play a part at all, other than your debt to income ratios. But really, it doesn't affect at all. So if you have student loans and you're wanting to buy a home, don't let that scare you away from doing that. Really, you just want to call our office, get a free consultation. Let us talk to you about what we can do to enhance your credit if you need it. But yeah, student loans are no big deal.
That's awesome. So if you guys didn't catch that, she just said a free consultation.
Yeah.
So if you guys need any help or any advice at all, please reach out to Tiffany Cross at Dedicated Credit Repair, and she will provide you with that free consultation, get you guys provided a strategy so that you're able to buy when you're ready to buy. So don't wait until that moment when you're like, okay, I need to buy right now. So
Absolutely.
What is that time frame that you would recommend somebody to really start looking into their credit before they would end up making that purchase?
6 months. 6 months is when you really want to start, because you got to start making sure that your debt's paid down, not off. You want to make sure that if there are erroneous things on your credit or derogatory things on your credit that we can help remove, we need to have time to do that. So really just give yourself peace by not rushing, but 6 months would be a good answer to that question, I think.
That's awesome. So another thing I wanted to ask you was, what about Credit Karma and all of these apps that provide you this service of being able to just check in and see what your credit rating is?
At the end of the day, you get what you pay for. I always tell people that. So, if you're using a free site, you can just expect the information to not always be the most accurate. I always say if it's not a FICO score, it's a FACO score. So, they're great for trending purposes, but you really want to go to myfico.com if you want to have a real true consumer FICO score.
myfico.com. That's awesome information.
Yeah.
So if somebody is, looking into their credit report and they see some discrepancies, what is your advice on, kind of pursuing that and being able to correct it?
Well, first and foremost, you want to, reach out to us. Let us be professionals so that it's not done incorrectly. You don't want to work with somebody that just started their credit repair company. I have some people that I know that it just started literally like a month ago, or 2 months ago. You don't want to do that because if you don't have expertise, especially in our industry, things can go really sideways. Yeah, absolutely. So you want to hire a company that knows what they're doing.
That's great advice. So what are some of the big things that you've seen, the common kind of misconceptions with people that are going into home buying that maybe they think, oh, I should have paid this off, or maybe they did pay it off and it ended up being a mistake?
Number one example of that is someone paying off their car.
Great example.
Literally within months of trying to buy a home, and then they're wondering why their score's down 100 points. It doesn't make sense that you would be penalized for paying off a loan. But with an auto loan, it actually closes the loan. So that trade line is no longer positively affecting the scores. So it's a big no-no.
Great point. And thank you for bringing that up because, sometimes we'll be in escrow with some people and they're talking about, okay, well, now I've got the home. I'm going to go out and get the car. And it's like, whoa. Hold up before you go do that, before we close escrow.
Exactly.
You will end up falling out of escrow. Do not buy the brand new car at the same time.
No co-signing for other cars. Not right now. Just wait. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Timing is everything.
Thank you so much, Tiffany.
Thank you.
What other advice can you kind of give somebody as far as, say I don't know where to begin. I have no idea what my credit score is. Where do I go? Where do I begin?
So I would say go to myfico.com. It's not free, but it's definitely worth it. You buy the report. It'll give you a very detailed description of every account, whether it's a positive or a negative account, what your utilization ratios on credit is. Just a great way to start, and that's a great way to get your eyeballs onto the credit report for the first time sometimes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then you did talk about having 3 to 5 credit cards. Is there a credit card company that you might recommend, or is it all kind of individually based?
It's individually based, but I do recommend the website creditcards.org to take a look. Just make sure that you know what's out there, what the interest rates are. It just gives you a synopsis of all the different cards that are out there right now.
Okay, and then what are some of the things to look for when you're helping to build your credit? Kind of that fine print with these credit cards, the 25% interest rate or 30% interest rate. What are some things that you really want to caution people on before they get into that situation of sliding their card and then they've got 30% interest that they're paying back?
Well, obviously you want to ask in advance what the interest rate is, obviously, but the other thing too is, the annual fees. A lot of people are unaware that a lot of cards have fees attached to them. So, number one thing I tell people is do not go paperless in your billing. A lot of people do not get bills in the mail anymore, and that annual fee might be on there, and you may not know that. If you've paid off the card and the annual fee, is put on there, not that statement, and you're not getting the bill, then certainly that's a big deal too. So you want to look at annual fees, whether they report to all 3 credit bureaus. Obviously, that's super important, and then of course the interest rate.
Awesome. And then what is kind of that the credit score that we're looking for? What's that magic number that people can really say, okay, my credit's at this point, now I can buy a home?
Well, that's an interesting question because really you can buy a home anywhere from 580 to 680, depending on if you're VA or if you're doing FHA. But really the best loan that I have found for people that are coming to us, most lenders are requiring 640 to 680 just for the best interest rates. It's not hard to obtain that. If you're with our company, we can certainly help that, usually 3 to 6 months. People that start with us in the low 500s can easily jump up to 680 within at least 6 months, sometimes 3 to 6. So but in the real world of FICO, the best FICO score you could ever have would be 850. But 720 to 740 is an A.
Wow.
Is an A.
Yeah, awesome. I appreciate those guidelines.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to welcome this
hello
beautiful
there.
lady here.
Hey,
we have
hey.
Lisa Wayman
Oh,
with
look
Corner
at it, just
Escrow.
popped up there.
Let me
That's
scooch
fancy.
on in here.
Hi guys.
Scooch on over.
Excuse me, let me just make my way through here. Excuse
This
me.
is great.
So we've got these 2 beautiful ladies here at our community who are absolutely full of not only beauty on the inside, but incredible brain strength here. Very intelligent women with years of experience. So if you guys have any questions, now's the time to hop on and ask them the questions that you might have individually tailored to your needs or any advice that you guys might need.
You guys actually already have some
Lisa
comments. Let me show you.
Wayman. Oh, do we? Oh, I didn't even see them.
Yep.
Okay,
Hey.
great.
Okay.
Amy, I want one. Hi, Tiffany.
He's talking about your hats.
Oh,
Yay.
yeah. So where
Good.
can they get these hats?
Reach out to me. I have 1 million of them, and I'm making sure that everyone has one. So reach out to me. I'll drop them by.
Awesome. Let's see. What else do we have? Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Katie. Dedicated
Hi.
credit
Just read-
repair
There you go. It's right there.
is
Oh, it's
the
Katie.
best.
Hey, Katie.
Oh, hi,
Hey,
Katie.
girl.
Hi, Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany.
Hi. I can't see at all,
Hi,
so
Katie.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so blind. I'm like, oh
That's right. That's okay. I'll be your eyes.
Mhm.
Don't worry.
Dedicated credit repair is the best. Nothing they
Yay.
can't handle.
True dat. I've used
So,
them
Lisa
before.
Wayman, let's introduce you, girl.
Hi,
Tell them who
guys.
you are and what you do.
Totally dropping in on your little interview today. Sorry about that. But hi, I'm Lisa Wayman with Corner Escrow, and we are a independent escrow company here in Murrieta, and actually throughout all of Southern California. So we have offices all the way from Beverly Hills, all of Orange County, and San Diego, and of course here in Murrieta.
Awesome. And
Yeah.
so tell our finders, they may not know, we've got some high school students, we've
Okay.
got some adults that are getting into real estate for the first
Okay.
time. What exactly is escrow? What do you do over there?
Oh my goodness. Well, I do all sorts of things, but my office specifically, so I have 3 amazing escrow officers, and we are like a neutral third party that helps execute the contract. So when a real estate agent puts in an offer and the buyer's agent accepts the offer, it goes into escrow, which is us, and we make sure all of the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed in the contract that you guys have agreed upon. And then the most fun part, we get to distribute all the money.
Yeah.
That's the part everyone
The
loves.
fun part.
That's the fun part.
They hand out the checks.
We pay out all the money, yeah. That's right.
So, Lisa, how long
Yeah.
have you been in the business, and where is your office located?
I am actually considered a newbie. I've only been in the business for 3 years. Actually, I just had my anniversary with Corner
All right,
in
well,
January for 3
congrats.
years. Thank you. But I've been in the community, and I've been doing business development, sales, management for 8 years this year. So I've been around a pretty long time in our little Temecula Valley. And our office is in Murrieta, so we're right off Hancock. And then, like I said, I have a lot of we have offices all over Southern California. So if for some reason you're doing a transaction in another area, it's always nice our clients utilize any of our offices to
Perfect.
do notaries or pick up contracts or whatever. So that's pretty nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And for our finders that aren't quite licensed yet, I know that one of the best tools I had in the beginning of my career was really leveraging my affiliates.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
using their knowledge and their information and the
For
materials
sure.
they had to be able to go out door knocking and
Yeah.
really spreading the information out there. So
Yep.
what are some things that our students can use from you guys? Do you have anything that they can get to pass out while they're door knocking, or what's your advice on that?
So all those things, definitely leverage your affiliates for sure. I love working with new agents because I have a huge network of professionals that I can refer to. So for example, I have contractors, I have painters, I have plumbers, I have all that kind of stuff who I have personally worked with. My background, I come from construction, so that's a little helpful for me too. So I love working with new agents because I love to refer and make those connections. It's so helpful when you're new in the industry and you don't know anybody and you don't know who to turn to. And then, of course, all the things, flyers. We're happy to help with flyers if we can. Stuff like
Flyers
that.
are great.
Titles
Yeah.
actually really good too. So if you have a really good title rep that you work with and you want to get started on farming or databases, there's a lot of great title reps out there that can help you with that. They're really good with database and farming.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And you're so absolutely correct about that. We had Hector Gomez in here with Tycor Title, and he
Yeah.
was breaking it down as far as farming goes, and all of these different apps and resources that he can provide. So I really wanted to let people know you're here to help. If
Absolutely.
you have clients that are not quite ready yet and they need a little bit of credit repair,
Yep.
send them over to Tiffany. She'll nurture your clients, get them ready to go, so that when they are ready to buy, they don't have anything to worry about. They've already
Exactly.
prepared that 3 to 6 months out.
And then you don't have to worry about, because we don't do real estate, we're not going to poach your clients. I mean, that's kind of a big deal. So
Yeah.
That's a
you
huge
don't
deal.
want to work with a credit repair company that also sells real estate and may take your clients and, and do yucky things. So
It's not worth the
Yeah.
7-8 grand commission check. It
Correct.
just really isn't.
Correct.
Operating with integrity and being of service is something that you cannot put a price point on. And that's what you do over there at Dedicated Credit Repair. You really take care of our clients and make it as less stress as possible, as easy peasy and
Yeah.
information, so that they're walking away with more knowledge, more information, so that they're able to continue to grow their financial wealth. And so Is there anything else that you guys can give as far as advice for our new agents or our students that are out there, you know, trying to prospect and lead generate, or, you know, coming into contact with new clients?
I guess the biggest piece of advice that I can give, and it's what I did when I was in my first couple of years of doing this job and being in this, not even in this industry, but just trying to get my name out there, is just, I know it's hard right now because everything is a little bit hard to attend and there's not a lot of stuff, but the stuff is coming back, I promise. So go to all the things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go to all of the events, go to all of the lunches and the networking, and if someone invites you, go, because visibility is how you start to make your reputation. And so it's just so important to go. And then eventually down the line, you'll get lucky enough to, you know, kind of pick and choose what really works for you and what you like to do and all that kind of stuff, and you'll find your niche. But it's hard to kind of figure out your place, you know, but go to everything, do everything, meet all the people, and you'll get there. It'll come to you.
Yeah, and I would, you know, basically suggest too, just stay authentic, you know, have a servant's heart, you know, be out, you know, helping other people. I feel like that's super important.
Yes.
There's too many people that always want to take rather than give, and I think at the end of the day, our community is small. You know, you can get a good reputation quickly, and you can lose it pretty fast also. So
That's right.
just stay super ethical no matter what.
Yep.
That's right. Great point.
And Tiffany's program is great. I've used it before, and it was amazing. So I'll get a little,
Thank you.
toot your
Thank
little
you.
horn over here. And she's also great. I don't know if she mentioned this because I was touring this amazing office with David, but she's also really good if you don't know where to start at all. So if your clients are brand new and they have no idea, they're like, I don't know what my credit is, or my credit cards are fine, or whatever they think it might be. She is a great resource to have. She's really
I'm like,
on
thank you.
She's really
No, really,
honest.
stop.
So if you're not ready for her program, she'll tell you, and
Yeah.
she'll even give you tips on what to do until maybe her program can kick in and help you. Or
Absolutely.
if you just don't need it, and these are the things you can do by yourself. So definitely use her as a resource for your newer clients who are buying maybe and not sure where their financial situation is. Great resource to have.
Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. Well, gosh, thank you,
Okay.
Lisa.
You have been endorsed.
Yay!
We use her
So
a lot.
good.
I mean, my office, or people in my clients' offices, all use Tiffany a lot. They're always happy.
Oh, boy.
So she's a great.
And you guys are #1 escrow. up here in the Springfield Valley.
Thank you.
You know, so like,
Sorry.
let's not forget that little detail, right? So let's toot your
Yeah.
horn too.
Okay,
#1
thanks, I'll take
escrow.
it.
Toot toot.
Toot. Yeah.
Lisa
We
Wayman's
have a
in the
great
house.
office. Thank you.
You guys are amazing over there. We love Lonnie Pike over there. We love
Yes.
Lisa Wayman. You guys can't beat the service over there at Corner Escrow. They come through every time without fail. So
Thank you.
you guys have been here to support our team and support our business. You've always had skin in the game.
Yes.
And so we appreciate both of you ladies coming out here today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So
for
fun.
having
Here at our
us.
community.
Super
So if
fun.
you guys
Love
have
it.
any questions, where can people get a hold of you, Tiffany?
DCRUSA.com. But you can Google us, obviously, but we're local. We're in Murrieta, 16 years and going strong.
Awesome.
Yep.
Do you have a phone number?
951-24, no, I don't.
Page
951-246-7754.
me.
Yeah.
Page
I
me.
don't have a number, but I have a
Facebook,
number.
instant message me, whatever you want to do. But it's 951-246-7754.
Great. Awesome. And Lisa, how can they get a hold of you?
Oh man, I get around. I'm all over the place. You can text, call. I always give my cell phone out because I am out and about. I'm never at the office. So if you need me, it's 951-312-2073. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and so is Corner Escrow, Facebook, Instagram. And then we have cornerescrow.com for all of our other locations and stuff.
You ladies are just the best.
Thank you
you.
so much for
Thank
having
you,
us. This is
guys.
Thanks
fun.
for letting me crash your party, gal.
Yeah.
Oh, anytime. You are more than
Fun,
invited.
Fun.
You guys have a beautiful rest of your day. We're going to head on out here and finish out the rest of our Wednesday. But have a beautiful and blessed day. And please reach out to Tiffany and Lisa if you guys need anything. All
Great.
right.
Thank
have
you.
a great day.
Bye.